Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Jessica and I do a cleaning video every Wednesday. Today I'm doing just kind of a regular cleanup of the downstairs portion of my house, but I am going to implement some tips and tricks that I use for flu season. So a lot of people I know have the flu right now and I have been avoiding it as much as I can. So I do take a few extra steps when it is flu season to try and keep my house as disinfected as possible. So if you want to see the things that I do, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I'm using is this soft scrub with bleach. I like to use that in my sink year round, but especially when I'm trying to kill germs. And then I'm using up the rest of what I have of this Lysol daily cleanser for my countertops. It's just a very mild cleaner. It's not fumey or anything like that. And it only has like a couple of ingredients. So for those of you that are more on the natural side of things, then that might be a good cleaner for you. So I'm just using the rest of it. And one tip I have is if you actually read the fine print on most disinfectants, it will tell you that they need to sit on the surface for like 10 minutes. And this is something I know I don't always use that because sometimes, let's face it, I'm just in a hurry. But if I really truly want to disinfect something, I will let it sit. So I've sprayed down my entire countertops, my appliances, and I let it sit for several minutes. That way I could allow the product to go ahead and disinfect before I wipe it down. Also, I wanted to mention really quickly that I do have a giveaway going over on Instagram. We're giving away $300. So if you are interested in that, definitely head over to my Instagram and check out all the details there. There is a picture on my feed. I will show it to you now. And this is where you'll find the details and the other girls that are in this giveaway with me. It's a bunch of amazing women with amazing channels. So I'll have their channels linked in the description box if you want to check out their channels as well. So now I'm just taking the little water stoppers or whatever they're called and spraying them with Lysol, and I let them sit for a long time while I was cleaning the rest of the house and go ahead and sanitize. And then I'm using this new Tide fabric spray that supposedly kills 99.9% of germs. I don't know how true that is because I am not a scientist, but I did follow the directions, and basically it wants you to pretty much saturate, not quite saturate, but really get the fabric wet and let it sit. Obviously let it air dry, and that's supposed to disinfect, and it smells really good. So I do like it and I recommend trying it if you want to see what it's all about. And then my next tip is to go ahead and wash all of your winter jackets, wash your kids' blankets, their favorite stuffed animals. I like using this Lysol laundry sanitizer. And then I'm just using the rest of my regular stuff. I've been using these Downy that smell really good. I feel like this video should have been sponsored by Lysol, considering all the Lysol products I've used. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, I like to go ahead and wash some of those items that we use, that we take out of the home, or that we're snuggled up to a lot, that we sleep with. I recommend washing your bed sheets. I didn't do this in this video, but I do recommend it. And then I'm wiping down my leather couches with just a warm washcloth and a tiny bit of mild soap. If you have fabric couches, then you could go ahead and just use that Downy fabric spray, and that would be perfect for that. The flu virus can last for up to 24 hours on hard surfaces. It's less than that for soft surfaces, but it definitely can survive for a short amount of time. and I'm paranoid. So that's why I'm disinfecting even like pillows and blankets and things like that, because I really don't want to get the flu. So I'm using these Lysol disinfecting wipes in the brand new Day scent. I really like the way that they smell. I don't recommend using them on your wood on like a daily or regular basis, but for this purpose, I went ahead and did it because I wanted to kill any virus that might be living on there. So it did fine, but again, I wouldn't use these for like a daily cleaner. I like to use my Method Wood for Good, but because I wanted to sanitize, I was using them today. So I'm just using the Lysol wipe on my phone and on my daughter's iPad. You can definitely use like an alcohol wipe, or you can get some rubbing alcohol on a cotton ball and use that. That works great too, but because I had the wipes out, I just went ahead and used those. And then I'm wiping down our shoe area because you can definitely bring in the virus on your shoes. I recommend washing your shoes, the ones that you can wash, of course. I just washed ours, so that's not in the video, but I did wash them because they definitely can carry the flu. If your kids go to public school and they're walking around the school and then they walk into the house, they could have the flu on them. So of course we take our shoes off as soon as we walk through the door, but nonetheless, I wanted to sanitize them. And then I'm setting up my air purifier here. This is not necessarily proven to kill a flu virus or anything like that, but it does purify the air. So I wanted to go ahead and run it. So I had set the timer up and I put it on high and I let it run for several hours. So my point here is I'm trying to wipe down and disinfect all of our points of contact. So light switches, doorknobs, the trash can is a big one, because if you're throwing away, if your kid did get sick and they had blown their nose and then you threw away a snotty tissue in there, the flu virus can live on a tissue for up to 15 minutes. So definitely disinfect your trash can. And then I'm just going ahead and disinfecting around the dog's bowls. The dogs cannot get the flu, but I went ahead and disinfected anyways because it's the dog area and I do this anyways, so I went ahead and did it.
Say I'm sorry, my friend.
So I went ahead and used my steam mop today because I wanted to disinfect again rather than using my regular mop. So I'm going to go ahead and vacuum really quick, and then I did put a few drops of lemon essential oil into my steam mop. Lemon essential oil is known for its antibacterial properties, so I went ahead and put it in there because it smells good, and on the off chance that it might help a little bit, I did that as well.
Summer sky, if you're smart, could kill or die. And now it starts to rain, so let's enjoy it. I can't believe that this is real, and the way you make me feel, you make me wanna sing and
So again, the lemon is supposed to help purify the air and it smells good. It's also known for lifting your spirits and it smells really clean. So I went ahead and put that in my cute little pineapple diffuser. I will have it linked for you in the description box. I got it on Amazon and it made my house smell so good, and it did actually lift my spirits a little bit just because it smelled clean, and having a clean home makes me really happy.
Get to see your smile. I'm up in the clouds and now we're apart. It will take a little longer to get you off my mind tonight.
So here's a little close-up of the two main products that I used in today's video. I really enjoy these products, so if you haven't tried them, I do recommend doing that. So I'm all done. I hope that this gave you guys some tips to clean and disinfect your house during this flu season. If you've already had the flu, I am so sorry for you. If you haven't, I'm praying you don't get it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you are new. I would love to have you stick around. That way you don't miss any future videos. If you've been with me for a while, thank you for your continued support. I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video.